everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And so, off the tip, it's Minnesota. Over in the corner, Edwards. No good from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be. Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Dort misses.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Now Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Shot from the top of the key. The Thunder with another miss. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. Pass to Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Dort.
This is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep. Blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Minnesota with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Here's McDaniels. Gobert, the screen. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Goes up to the stripe. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Randall surveying the D. Conley with it. Dort covering. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
So it's Minnesota now. The Thunder making the shot.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Dort buried from 15 feet out.
The size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. Inside. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
Williams with the steal. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Pass to Randall. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. A three for DiVincenzo. And the three ball is good.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
Dort wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Dort got 5 points so far. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
It's stolen by Randall. Puts the move on. The second effort. Goes back up. He lays it in. He's got 8.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got his second bucket.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Back to Randall. Down low. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Julius Randle getting it done for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
Substitution. Number 33, Leonard.
Here's Wallace. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And the 3 off target. To the middle. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run. And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 4, Robert Dillingham.
Pass to Reed. Wide open. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Out to Wallace. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Drives to the hoop. Timberwolves passing it around. To the inside. Here's Minot. Doesn't go for it. Good D by Holmgren. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Wallace left side. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Minnesota in the lead. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Back to Reed. Second chance shot. He gets that one. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Caruso, no good. Edwards on the bounce, and he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Williams with the steal. Pass to Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Minnesota. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And here's Reed. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Pass to Reed. Now Dillingham. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here is Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Caruso. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades back. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
And the wide open shot from Reed. Buries it from 3-point range.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Timberwolves lead by 8. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
The Timberwolves, 33.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Now Williams. Wiggins outside. Off target from three-point range.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's McDaniels, and he finishes nicely on the layup. McDaniels got the first bucket of the third here for Minnesota. Thunder trailing by 10.
Come get it, come get it.
It's Dort on the wing. He has 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Dort not afraid to use his size and to play with that kind of physicality.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Dort. Here's Conley. Outside for Randall. And it's off from three-point range. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Thunder trailing by 7.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Thunder have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
13 foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2. Williams.
And both free throws good for Williams. Now here is Conley. To the right side. McDaniels gets a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Stolen by McDaniels. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And here's the break. Here's Dort. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Lou Dort.
The turnover leading to the turnout. That's a fast break. And Dort finishes it off.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Oklahoma City trailing. It's stolen by Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Williams.
Yeah, easy call.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
And Conley drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And it's Wiggins missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's McDaniels. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Right side, Dort. Over Edwards. The Thunder with another miss. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution.
Under trailing by 7. Caruso looking for an opening. Joe in the corner. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Minnesota with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Mitchell left side. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Caruso, no good. Minnesota leading by 9. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And the Timberwolves with possession.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Mitchell right side to end the cold streak. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here is DiVincenzo. He has 5. And Randall throws it down.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team-first play.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the wing, Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Has to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Chang. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Minnesota leading by 13. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clark for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Clark's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Timberwolves.
Minnesota Clark. First team foul. Timberwolves substitution. Dillingham.
Williams looking over the floor. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Five on the clock. Pass to Holmgren. From downtown, Dillingham with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Timberwolves ball.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Dante DiVincenzo.
And guys, how about the